All right, Sagittarians, welcome into your August reading. This is your monthly. Hope you guys are doing well. So we are in Leo season. So the monthly themes and reflections are courage, creativity, and fun. So some fun Leo themes. So it's a lighter energy, and I'd say it's a month to kind of lighten up, get out there while the weather's still nice and just have fun and enjoy and create. And, those are they're really the keystones to life and helping us manifest. If you're too stuck in the work and I gotta study and I gotta be spiritual and I gotta meditate, you're missing out on a big key part, which is probably the most important part of growing, expanding, manifesting, is fun and creativity and bliss. Leo is about the self. It's about, putting ourselves out there. It's about being seen and having the confidence and the courage to be who we really are. So this is going to be a month of going back to who you are, doing things that you enjoy, that bring you bliss and fun, and also spending some time doing some creative stuff. Creativity is really the connection to our soul, to our higher self in the divine. So it's about us using and harnessing that energy to put something out in the world that's really going to, bring about, whether it's success or help other people or just manifest. That's key here. Okay. And I'm doing an ocean theme for all the zodiac signs this month, so it's kind of fun. I'm a huge water person, having strong Scorpio and Cancer and Leo energy, so I got that fire and water going on. But also, what I'm doing this month as well, that's a little different. You may notice the candle here. So I'm doing, these are all chakra candles that I have, and I'm actually intuitively picking up on what energy each sign needs for this month. So for you guys, this is the protection candle. It does represent the kind of the navel chakra, the navel center. So this actually says that this chakra holds the chi, or life force, or personal power. Shielding negative influences, it leads to your own unique gifts in work and service, bringing harmony to your life. So that is the energy that I channeled for you all. I'm sending that energy out to all of you watching, and as we go through the reading, the fire of this chakra is infusing all of you with support and balance and whatever you need to help you right now. So, all right, let's get started here. So we have rediscover your zeal. Pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration. What a big Leo card for you all, in fire energy, which Sagittarius, you are a fire sign as well. So this is about rediscovering, connecting again into your passions, into your heart, and what is it calling for you to do? What are you feeling drawn to do? What is your heart calling for you right now? And there's something that you specifically are being called to do, and definitely follow that. And put a lot of amazing energy in that. Passions are going to be running high this month, and especially when it comes to creating or inspiring to do things that are going to help us expand and align with things that really align with us is the key. All right, Ocean Whispers. Embrace your role as protector and guardian, standing strong against life's challenges. So, to me, the whispers of the ocean too are like you're being called to. There's a call, and having the courage to go towards that. Maybe it's confidence that you need as well. And I feel like it's calling you, the whispers of the divine are calling to you to help you in whatever you're going through in life. So if there is something challenging you're dealing with, I feel like you're going to get information and guidance. So listen to your intuition, you know, follow the signs that are coming up, the synchronicities. And then Neptune's palace, let the currents of divine guidance lead you to your true purpose. So there's the same thing. There's some sort of like, something's calling you. Same thing. Let the currents guide you right now. You're being led somewhere. And it is something that is your higher purpose that you're meant to do. Maybe it's fated or destined. Underwater caves, find strength and surrender, allowing life to unfold with grace and acceptance. Yeah, it's not a time to push the river right now or to be too serious or too focused. It's a time to just surrender, allow yourself to connect to things that fuel your passion, that fuel your fun. And as you do that, you'll find it's miraculous and magical how all of a sudden things start working out. Things start happening, you know, faster and easier, and life starts to unfold in such a beautiful way when you can surrender and allow yourself to enjoy as you do it. All right, tarot time. This card, I'm telling you, just keeps coming out. I almost want to do just channel into this Five of Wands, because I almost want to say it's come out in every single reading so far. The Five of Wands typically is about conflict, external conflict, conflict in relationships, resistance in making progress, or just things getting easier. There's a lot of resistance going on here. So for you guys, we also have the Knight of Treasure. This is going to be coming out a lot. This is the Knight of Pentacles. I think the conflict is also in, I feel like there's a strong energy of people wanting progress. We want to see progress, whether it's individually in our own life, that we've been putting time or investing our work into, in relationships. Like, we want to see progress. And I feel like it's almost been like a tug of war with life of like, why is everything seem so challenging? It's like there's always some roadblock, or there's always some hurdle, or like, you know, delay, or getting kind of something happens that takes us off the path. And can be a lot of frustration. King of Wands, this could be around you dealing with a certain person here, which is this King of Wands. Four of Treasure here. This could be someone who wants to kind of hoard all of the success, who wants people, who has kind of an ego. Usually the King of Wands is positive. With these cards, though, I feel like this person has a little bit of ego. I don't want to call them a narcissist, but they have that energy of like, see me, I want all the acclaim and the recognition or the success. I want someone to, it's almost like something that you're working on, they're trying to take, you know, take the fame for, or take recognition. And they're trying to like hold back some sort of abundance and not share it when it's really warranted. Four of Wands, and then the Moon. Oh, yep, the Tower. So this is going to get blown up this month, and you're going to see, yes, look at this. Nine of Pentacles, Empress. So this person is going to get blown out of the water a bit. Like, it's almost like they're really going to be seen for who they really are, which is also going to put you in a good light. Like, you're really going to be getting the success and recognition, I feel, that you've deserved. Any sort of hidden agendas here, or things that you feel like people aren't seeing that you know. Maybe there's some, you know, the hidden things about you really see this person for what they're doing and no one else does. I feel like this is going to come to light and you're really going to get some sort of positive ending here in this situation. If this is a relationship you're in where it's this person is a little narcissistic, I would say, there's some like some attachment issues. If this is a relationship that you've been attached to out of codependency or just, you know, you're going to have to look within yourself about what the conflict is here. There is a lot of conflict between the two of you. And again, there's just not, I'm not seeing growth in this connection. There's not growth, but you're in it because for something it provides you some sort of stability. And if it just means that you're not alone and you have issues being alone, I feel like there's definitely some deeper unconscious trauma that you have to face to address that. Why do I stay in this relationship? Why do I manifest these types of connections? But I really feel like this is like wham, like the universe is going to give you that insight. And also blow up anything that's hidden around this situation, and you're really going to see it for what it is. But I do feel like however this unfolds, like I said, this is leveling you up to the Empress. And you're going to be feeling great. I don't think that you're going to be missing anything if this relationship blows up. So however this situation applies, it could be one of those two. All right. Let's go into the tarot cards. I had a little technical blip, so I am starting at a different time frame here, so let's go into the tarot. All right, Sages. Four of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Hierophant. So you could be, for a small few of you, there could be a leveling up of commitment in a relationship, which is kind of doesn't align with this, but the underneath here, but I'm not going to say that. So again, there could be some difficult, challenging dynamics in a relationship. We talked about that. These to me are patterns that you have. And to me, the moon and the tower, the moon is like, these are deep program patterns based on your upbringing, your childhood things. And the tower is coming in to kind of blow those up. We're not, those patterns are getting blown up. So to me, this is around a relationship or even a house. You could be moving here. You could be moving in with someone. If you've been really looking, if part of your pattern is finding people who have commitment issues, I feel like you're finally, there is shifts in your life and you could be finding someone that is on your, wants the same thing. There's definitely a deeper commitment here. And you're really, there is movement in your life around deepening of commitment, potentially even moving to somewhere that this just is more in alignment with who you are now. A new house, a new location. This could be a new relationship that's strong, that really moves fast. The Fool. Yeah, this is a new path. So to me, this is something new. The High Priestess. Like you intuitively just know this is right. And I feel like for some of you, you've been waiting for that your whole life. Like things felt right, but yet you weren't fully sure. But this is going to be like, I know this in the depth of my soul that this is the right thing for me and this is what I need to do. Knight of Wands. Yeah, something's going to move really quickly. There's a lot of passion here. We have a lot of wands. So it's like the passion is intense, and there is this sense of like fools rush in here. But I feel like this is okay. Like sometimes fools rush in can be a little naive, or like rushing before maybe they're not being smart about being impulsive here. But I feel like this impulsivity is based on your true intuition, your soul's calling, and you're like, you have no issue moving fast here, Sagittarius. Page of Wands. Yeah, more passion. The Hermit. Look at this. We have the Hermit and the High Priestess. So these are the most spiritually evolved kind of beings in the tarot deck. We have the male, masculine, and the feminine energy here. And really when those come together in unison, that's when things move fast here. And that's this Eight of Wands. It's really fueling from a spiritual. This is, you're completely in alignment with something. It is 100% meant to be. This was destined, and it's going to move fast. And then the Two of Coral, really making a decision. An inspired, a decision that really is inspired. But to me, there's also this informed nature of it. Like there is this kind of strong foundation to this that you just feel. You just feel this is right. So something's really, and what I think is the trigger is this Tower. Like the Tower's coming in out of nowhere. And it's really, this could be a new person coming into your life, a new opportunity. It's just going to move really quickly in August. So what's more around the Moon and the Tower, please? Oop, we had a flyer. So the Six of Wands. Yeah, this is really you overcoming really deep, very deep-rooted patterns and belief systems that you've been stuck in. And these are the patterns, like I said, in the Moon. And you kind of don't, it's almost like a curveball. You don't see this coming. And it really just out of the blue, like everything that just shifts. Okay. And you're being seen for who you really are. There's success in whatever's coming into your life for you. And the Magician. Yeah, you've manifested this. So this is a good Tower. This is a good Tower. So I feel like all these cards, you know, the Five of Wands, Knight, the slowness, the Five of the manipulation, the controlling energy, the resistance here, the holding back, people not really able to fully open their heart to you, to a situation. I mean, again, all of that stuff is really, that's over, which I love that for you guys. What's the Four of Wands, Eight of Wands? Page of Spears. Yeah, there's just, I just heard you're throwing caution to the wind. Like something just opens up, you feel it, you know it, you're not going to be cautious about it, you're not going to hold back, you're going to rush into this, and it's all going to work out. This could come in. So if, for example, if this is like a house, maybe your dream house drops in your lap and there's an opportunity here. The Page of Swords would almost be like an email, like all of a sudden, maybe you're on an email list of, you know, getting houses in the area that are available. And all of a sudden you get an email for this house and you're like, this is my dream house and it's in my price range. And I'm like, you're going to rush and commit to this and buy it. So it doesn't have to be a relationship here. It could be just anything that you feel like you've been stuck or stagnant in. Maybe you've been stagnant in knowing the house you're in is just not the house you want to be in, the location anymore. But, you know, maybe you've just been kind of like, housing prices are just out of my price range right now and the houses I want, and nothing just has appealed to you. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, bam. So what's with the Hermit and the Queen, High Priestess? Seven of Swords. So I feel like there's been a lot of disillusionment, and this is self-disillusionment. I feel like there's been a lot of things, again, patterns based on beliefs that have been really distorting your view of yourself, of just anything. It could be distorting your view of relationships. Maybe you've had so many crappy relationships that you kind of just have this belief that, like, you know, I don't trust relationships. I don't trust people. I don't think I'm ever going to find my soulmate. Like, these are lies that you're telling yourself. And I feel like there's a lot of spiritual kind of, all of a sudden, this perspective that you're seeing these now. This is the Tower again, blowing up any sort of lies or belief systems that have been basically lying to you. This could also be, yeah, look at this, karmic. Yes, these are karmic situations. These are karmic beliefs. These are based on fear, but also based on karmic, and these could be ancestral patterns that our family just continues to pass down because no one was willing to really look at these things and say, no, these aren't real. Like, I can have a relationship that's balanced and peaceful and not hurtful and toxic. Or no, I see that I have worth. You know, maybe there's this theme of people not seeing their worth in your family, and, you know, the parentage just continues to program their children about that they don't have worth. And usually when people are abusing others and making others feel that they're not worthy, it's because they don't feel worthy, right? So this is a huge theme in August about breaking these karmic patterns, breaking belief systems. And this seems to be another trend. Like, these are really getting blown up. What's the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands? Yeah, endings and new beginnings. So the ending of these old traditional ways of thinking. The old traditional is the ways that have caused suffering and challenges and control and power struggles. That's ending. People that you can't trust, people that aren't consistent, that don't show up for you, that are selfish or maybe even narcissistic types. These are all ending. These types of patterns are ending, and you have this whole new world opening up for you in August. So I love this, Sag. This is an amazing reading. You know, I call it out when I do, but like for you guys, I think this is one of the best readings that I've done for you guys. So I have those here and there. I definitely can't say that I've said that for all of the signs, but I have for some. I've been doing this now for YouTube. You know, it's going on, you know, going to be going on like over a year and a half. I think it was a year in like March. So yeah, a year and a half. So, you know, I still got a long ways to go. So definitely I'll probably hit that for all the signs. But for you guys, for August 2025, you guys have an amazing reading. So thank you all for joining in. I hope this helped you. Definitely tell me in the comments how you're doing, how this relates, or kind of what's going on with you all. But yeah, enjoy your August. Go out there, have some fun, rediscover your passion, rediscover, like, go out there and create. Just do some fun things this month. That's what the Oracle card said. And enjoy life right now, because I think it's really going to help you just fuel the energy of change and bring in some amazing things. All right, Sages, talk to you later. See you in the next reading.